Yo, what up, guys? Listen, man, I am back with another video, and today I want to talk to you about repossessions, right? So turn your volume up, man. Turn your volume up, man. Turn your volume all the way up, because this is the thing, right? And before I even touch on the topic of getting your car repossessed, right? Before I even touch on that topic, I want to just talk about the concept of a lot of times when it leads up to either a repossession or potentially being in a position of a repossession, right? And we really know the answer. You know, at the end of the day, listen, a BMW and a Benz. I have both of those written right here because a lot of times, and it's not these specific cars, but what I mean is that a lot of times paying for cars, financing cars without really being able to fully afford that vehicle, right? Now things happen, so we do not want to cry over spilled milk. But what I do want to touch on is the fact that sometimes it's more beneficial to get the more modest car. It's more beneficial to get the less inexpensive car until you can afford to truly afford the Benz, the BMW, or whatever it is that you may want. Because when you get that repo in your credit report, right, it is tough to get off. But there are some things and some tips and some, a few things I want to go over to you know, help you guys out. But at the same time, I think that it's important to understand that, listen, you don't have to drive what everybody else drive. You don't have to have the car that everybody else have. You know what I'm saying? Like, because guess what? A lot of times, and this is just real, people that are driving those cars end up stressed out, losing their mind on how they're gonna actually make the payment. You know what I mean? Where you actually saving yourself the peace of mind, not even driving a vehicle like that until you're ready. So let's get into these tips. But give me 1 second. Alright. So now, what you need to know about a repossession. The first thing we're going to talk about is redeeming your car, right? I always talk to you guys about stopping the bleeding and what things we can do to actually find a solution to whatever our problem is. So redeeming your car, right? If you're in a position where you feel like you may get a repossession, or um, you already have late payments, you're already behind on payments, you've already defaulted. What you have to do in order to redeem the car is pay off that balance, right? Is paying off that balance. Now, if you're 3 months behind and your car note is 500, then that's gotta leave you with a $1,500 bonus in order to redeem the car. But that also may include extra fees and extra charges. Now that could be storage fees, that could be attorney fees, that could be, you know what I mean, different type of fees that comes with towing fees that just comes with them actually taking and removing that vehicle in order for you to get it back. Now, secondly, the right to reinstate your loan, right? So when you want to reinstate your loan, you have to bring your loan current. Yeah, in other words, up to date. In other words, you have to make the payment. See, this is the thing, right? A lot of times, before you get that repossession, there's a time span where you can actually kind of redeem yourself. Now, it will require more than one payment because you've defaulted, or you paid late, or you got behind. But in order to bring it current, you have to make all payments, right? So bringing the loan current, making all payments documents in order to reinstate your loan. Number 3 is working with the bank. You guys hear me say this in tons of other videos about rapport, about asking questions. I say this all the time, asking questions, building rapport, right? So working with the bank to try to work out a partial payment, so a partial payment option, or to gather a new loan. Why do I talk about asking questions? Because if you're not aware of a partial payment that they may have available or a new loan option that they may have available, because you're not asking a question. So always talk to the bank. It's never going to be a good thing for you to actually avoid the bank. You want to speak with the bank. You want to talk to the bank. Now, lastly, man, this is really last, and I do not recommend this situation depending on, unless you have a really, really expensive car, but bankruptcy in order to get your car back. Now, I've actually seen this work with property where someone filed for bankruptcy right before they were about to go into foreclosure. And I actually did the research to confirm it, and they were able to stop the they were able to stop the foreclosure due to their financial hardship. Now, and the reason I say depending on the car is because why would bankruptcy be worth a $10,000 car? Now, say you got like $100,000 car, and you have no way that you're able to pay that balance off, then you could consider that option, guys. But we want to really focus on the first 3: redeeming your car, your rights to reinstate, or working with the bank. Like I said, a partial payment or a new loan, right? Number 3, guys, can be a very, very, very powerful tool working with the bank, because at the end of the day, you want to make your payment, so you may have an option of a partial payment, or you may be able to get a new loan, which will give you new terms, right? But like I kind of said, man, in the beginning of the video, is we do not want to just try to keep up with the Joneses. We do not want to just try to drive what everybody else is driving, because I'm telling you, I look at credit reports on a daily basis. When people come to me with the repossessions and things like that, now I understand people follow hard times, but there's also that trying to keep up with the Joneses. You kind of second guess it. You know, if you go to the dealership and you're second guessing, can I really get this car? Should I really get this car? Can I afford this car? It really is probably best to wait. It's probably best to wait, guys. You do not want to have to really, get the repo off and go through the whole process to remove the repossession. We want to just be mindful, responsible of what we're actually doing, man. So I want you guys to take these few tips right here. We kept it short, we kept it simple. Visit the website, preciouscredit.net. If you're checking us out on YouTube, I am Precious Thompson is the Instagram, man. And I'm going to see y'all next time. It is 3:57 a.m. and that's how you know. Give me a subscribe, give me a like, give me a comment. I'm giving y'all some game at almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Peace.